Today we're taking a look at the brand new Sigma 17mm f4 DGDN. Now, in case you missed it, Sigma just launched 3 new lenses, and of those 3 new lenses, the 17mm f4 is among those that have just been announced. Now, I have had the pleasure of testing this lens early, and you're going to get my opinion on what I like and what I don't like about this lens, as well as who I'd recommend it for. But I do want to give you the quick disclaimer that Sigma sent me this lens, they're not paying me, and I get to say whatever I want. Disclaimer out of the way, let's get into the things that I like about this lens, starting first with the overall image performance. This lens does give you a really good, sharp, clean look. You are going to have some chromatic aberration and you are going to have some slight distortion, but those are things that you can come to expect from an ultra wide lens. Now, I don't shoot ultra wide all that often, but for an ultra wide lens, I really enjoyed my time with it. And another reason for that is the next thing that I like about this lens, which is the minimum focusing distance. The minimum focusing distance on this lens is 4.7 inches, which is almost near macro level. And so for somebody like myself that doesn't shoot wide angle a ton, it was nice to have the wide angle when I needed it, but also have the near macro capabilities of this lens was just game changer. It made my experience with this lens way better. Now, another thing that I like about this lens is the overall size of the lens. The overall length of the lens is 2.5 inches and it comes in at 7.9 ounces. This thing is tiny. Now, talking about the size of the lens, another thing I like about the build of this lens is being that this is an I-series lens, this does bring in some of those I-series aspects that I just love. Things like the manual aperture dial, as well as a little bit more of a resistant focus ring. Sigma art lenses, as well as some of their contemporary lenses, tend to have focus rings that just have zero resistance. The I-series lenses, I don't know how they do it, but they do offer some resistance and it makes the manual focusing experience so much better. Now, while I love the size of the lens, there are some things that come with that that may be seen as a negative. Things like the manual focus and autofocus switch is tiny and almost really hard to turn on or off while you're in the middle of shooting. You almost have to look to turn on manual focus or turn on autofocus. And so that's something you do want to keep in mind when you're looking at this lens. It's a tiny lens, and so with that, it comes with a tiny manual focus and autofocus switch. And so with that, let's talk about who would I recommend this lens to. There's a couple different people that I would recommend this lens to. Either A, you're someone that already owns a bunch of I-series lenses and you're looking for an ultra wide option in the I-series lineup, I would definitely check out this lens. Or if you are somebody that does want a ultra wide lens and giving you that minimum focusing distance performance, giving you potentially something really unique in a lens. And so if you are looking at something more unique, or if you're just trying to fill out your I-series lens lineup, I would definitely check out the Sigma 17mm f4 DGDN. And so that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a little bit different of a format. Let me know in the comments below if you like this format, a little bit more relaxed, not as structured. And if you did like the video, make sure to give it a like. And if you're digging the overall content from the channel, consider subscribing. As always, thank you for joining. Go and find your journey. Go embrace life. Peace.